Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Belle Kumalo. I do videos based on faith, lifestyle, and homemaking, and I am a stay-at-home mother and wife. So, as you've probably seen from the title, today I'm going to talk about how my housemaid left me. She left me in the desert without water. Because what do you mean? Okay, so let me take you back. I haven't lived alone. Ever since I had a baby, I've never lived alone. So what happened is that I'm just going to take you through the history of my nannies just to see how devastating this could have been for me. So when I first had a baby, I had a nanny. Okay, so when I came from the hospital, I literally stayed, I think, a day, and a helper came. So this to say that since my baby was born, he's almost 2 years now, so I've never not had a nanny. I've never had not help because I was in my soft girl era. So okay, the first nanny came, okay, and then it happened that within a month, not even a month of her being there, something happened. She had medical conditions that she hadn't told us about, so we had to let her go. Luckily, she when we found out, she's the one who was like, okay, you know what, I think I'm not suitable for this kind of job. Since there is a baby, I might not be suitable, because what she was feeling or what she was suffering from could have been very, very unsafe if it happened when there were just the two of them with the baby. Okay, so when she left, I then found a younger she was younger than me, like a younger nanny, number 2K. I'm a 2K. So I'm a 2K was okay, but she wasn't perfect in doing her job. Like, it's just like I had a little sister. Like, I had to tell her all the time, like, wash the dishes. Like, I would come back from where I was coming and I'll find the dishes not washed. She was just a little sister, not a helper. Okay, she just needed me to tell her what to do. I think it's okay. Like, I ended up saying, you know what, as long as she is taking care of the baby, because at that time I would tell her not to do anything with the baby. So I'll literally wake up in the morning, bath the baby, and make sure that everything is set before I go anyway. And she would just have to give the baby milk, no bathing, no what. So she just said to take care of the baby. So I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, at least you're taking care of the baby. Like, I'm not complaining. And then 2K started saying, okay, I want to go to my man. My man, take it to my man. So the 2K started saying that she wanted to go to her man. So at that time, she was just not reliable anymore, because she would go for off and not come back the day she was supposed to come back, and she was just constantly going home, and she wasn't reliable. One time she didn't come back from her off, and I had to go to school. Like, I was still in university, by the way. I was doing my final year, so I had to go to school part-time, and she didn't show up, and I had to bank my lesson because my helper didn't show up. Okay, so yada yada, she then hinted that she might want to go. I said, chance given, you know what, you can go, it's fine, you can go. And luckily at that time, we had relatives that offered someone and referred someone. So we were like, okay, this person is very, she's reliable, she's being referred to by people that we trust. So at that moment, I'm not gonna say like what really led to us parting ways, but just know that it has something to do with we were an arm and a leg. I'm not gonna say it, but arm and leg for that kind of occupation. And trust me, like, economy is bad for everyone, okay? Economy is bad for everyone. So okay, let me just not talk about it, okay? So she came when baby was like 6, when she was like, yeah, when baby was 4 months, okay? So in that 4 months I was on my 3rd nanny. Okay, so she came and she was good, okay? I wasn't complaining because she would do her job, okay, you know, it was okay. Take care of the baby, okay. Like, she was elderly, like literally she's 18, let me say 18 years older than me, so she is old, she is on the older side, okay? So for a moment I thought like, okay, this, you know, at the beginning, like initially I was like, in a way I'm having an older person to work for me. Like, how am I even gonna ask her to do things, like, you know? But luckily I didn't even have to ask her because she knew exactly what to do, she knew exactly how to do her job, and I was very grateful for it, you know. I was very grateful. So we had a smooth ride until, you know, she would hint, you know, she wanted to go, you know, to go. And then I was like, okay, I fell for that trip once, and then as time goes on it didn't work, like it didn't make sense, because now I'm like literally a stay-at-home mom and wife, like I'm always home, so the load has gone down, so it doesn't make sense that the machankula are still up there, you know. So it's like, ma'am, what do you mean? So let's just say that that is the reason why we ended up parting ways, because, you know, because apparently, you know, when things are good for you and you help someone, and then when things are now bad for you, like you ask them, okay, things are bad, can you, like, for a moment, can we just, you know, run? And they're like, I cannot do that, you can just find someone else because I am going. Let me tell you, I was left in the desert without water, you know. I was left in the desert without water, like the next day she was gone. So I'm still trying to adjust. I don't want to get into it, and I'm glad that I never posted about anyone, I never put anyone's face in my channel, and I'm grateful for that. Like, the day I actually posted her on my status, like my WhatsApp status, and we're like, thank you for being part of my little family, girl, the next day she was gone. So I touch on this on the next coming videos, because I am that hurt, okay? I am that hit. So if it starts sounding repetitive, it's probably because it's hurting me and I still need to rant about it, okay? I said I wasn't going. I think like this story time, this update, this little rant that we're having is not really giving much detail, but if you listen closely, you know that I'm trying not to be too obvious, you know. I'm trying not to be obvious because I don't want to, you know, it was good, you know. I don't have bad feelings towards anyone. I just think, you know, I've been kinda because I was kind to you, but that's how it was. So I've been trying to readjust, like I'm trying to adjust without help. Like I've never had to manage my house without help, so I'm starting from scratch, okay? I'm starting to finding a routine that works for me and my family, how I should do my chores, what time I wake up, what time I wash, what time I clean the house, how I clean the house, how I do the cooking, because like I used to just have to maybe take care of the baby and bath the baby, feed the baby, and cook, not everything else. Like now everything is on me, and let me tell you something. My head, my arms, my fingers, my legs, and my soul is tired. I think it's just the stage of, let me just say it's been like close to a month since this happened, okay? But the videos that you're gonna see in the future will be like fresh information, because it will just be like a day or two after. Okay, so now it's been a week. I've been readjusting, and I can say that I'm getting the hang of it, you know. Thank you for leaving me so that I could fully immerse myself in my family, because I am fully immersed, you know. I am in there, I am within, I am present, and a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise. Our journey coming to an end was a blessing in disguise, because I am so present. Like, I am there. I know what's happening in my house, okay? I know what's there. I know how I left something. I know how I'm using my dishwashing liquid. I know how I'm using myself. I know how what is not there, you know. I'm not supposed to be told. I'm not being told, Kitty, okay, there's now this and that. I know there's now this and that, and I'm going to buy it myself, okay? So just to say that all seasons come to an end, and my season of being helped essentially came to an end. So I'm managing this house on my own, and I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Okay, so this is to say that I'm not okay. I was a bit bummed out, and I got to a point where I was like literally tired. I couldn't do anything, and my husband, thank you to my man, and my husband did very well with that. And I'm like coming back to myself, because I think I overdid it, but now I'm like, okay, let me give myself grace. There's no rush anyway. It's just us two. Even if the dishes can stay a little bit longer in the sink, it's fine. No one is going to bite my head off, okay? So that's just how I've been doing it. I'm trying to be graceful. I'm trying to, you know, not be too hard on myself, because I know that my husband always tells me to rest, and I'm gonna take that advice very seriously, because I'm one person not to rest until something is done. Because is it a perfectionist? I don't think I'm a perfectionist. I just like things in order. So if something is in disorder, I'm like, I need to fix that. But I've been learning not to try and fix things day and day and give them time, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips on how you manage your house, how you make things easier for you, please do share, because your girl needs the advice. And I'm definitely going to be sharing with you guys. I'm definitely going to be sharing you the tips and teas. Once I get this routine down, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not keeping to myself. I'm going to share with you, because taking care of a toddler, the under 2, what it's a discovery. Every day it's a discovery. It's a discovery, and it's so hard. Yo, mamas without help out there, I see you and I feel you, and I wish I could give you a hug. Actually, come a bit closer. Come a bit closer. Let me hug you, because girl, you got this, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? I'll see you guys on the next rant. And I didn't mention any names, by the way. I just said what I feel. I just shared my experience, and I'm probably gonna tell you in the future like the pros and cons of having an older helper and a younger helper. Like, what are the disadvantages, what are the advantages? If you have anything to say down below, you please type it down below. I don't need help now. I don't want help now, but I will need help soon, okay? So if you want to help a girl, comment down below on what are your pros and cons. Would you go for an older, and why? If you go for a younger, and why? Yada yada. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.